Happy New Year, guys. Been a little bit since I've made a video. Unfortunately, I got under the weather after the holidays, so it's been taking a little bit to actually get some motivation to get going again. But I definitely want to get this thing going, especially with all of the bad weather that we've been having. What's in front of me here is the Quad Box Micro Brushless Mystery Box. So what's inside here will hopefully let me start flying indoors a little bit. So that's definitely exciting stuff. I don't have any whoops in my arsenal yet, so this is going to be the first one. So let's get this sucker opened and let's see what we got. Here we go. Uh-oh. Very cool. I think we have a BetaFPV whoop. Yes, we do. Look at that. Got a whole slew of BetaFPV stickers. I really like these ones here. Those things, yeah, those things definitely look cool. Those will definitely have to go onto my boxes. What else do we got? We have a whoop frame. This looks awesome. Let's get this sucker open. All right. Yeah, so it's your normal BetaFPV 75mm frame. Very cool. What else do we got? We have got a set of props. So in this box, by the way, there should be everything except for the receiver to get me going. We have, they've actually also included an LED. That is very nice. Let's get this stuff out of the way. So this is, okay, so what we've got is we have the BetaFPV 75X. And this box here is going to be our 1103 11,000 kV motors. Holy smokes, they're small. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. It's absolutely tiny. Yeah, I've never had anything this small before. This is really, really tiny. I mean, compare it here. Here's an 1108 for a 3-inch, and that's even massive compared to this one. Compare it over to a 2306. I mean, they're tiny. Absolutely tiny. All right, so this is going to be a challenging build, I can already see. What else do we got? We have got, okay, so this one looks like to be the all-in-one VTX and camera. So we got here, oh gosh. So we have a bracket for mounting it. Looks like they give you two different ones. They're probably two different angled ones. Yeah, they may be just different colors. I'm not sure. This one here is definitely a pretty poor quality print job. I could probably print a better piece myself now that I got a 3D printer. But yeah, that's kind of bad. Black one looks really good though. Looks like the black one is more of injection molded, and this one's actually been 3D printed. And then we have the actual camera with the VTX. Comes with the antenna. Yeah. And I think that's probably our switch to change channels there. What else? This is our F4 flight controller with XT30 and I'm assuming 10 amp ESCs. All right, come on, get out of there. There we go. So let's see what we get. Got some connectors, some screws to screw it in there. And so we come with an XT30. It's a nice stack. Very well put together, looks like it. Soldering points are nice. Man, that's it's definitely tiny. And then motors are plug and play, so they're just going to plug directly into the bottom there. And we have a cover, or canopy, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. So that's going to go on the top. And what else do we got down here? Okay, so I guess going to their website, I'm going to be able to get the user's manual for this. And then lastly, they have also included one 2S battery. Wow, so it's a 350 mAh 2S 70C LiPo balance plug and the XT30. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's get this box out of the way. So we literally have everything we need. We've got our frame, our flight stack, our camera mounts with our VTX and camera, our 4 motors, LEDs, I'm going to assume those are going to be going in the back, and one canopy with one set of props. So I'll definitely need to order some spare parts here, maybe an extra canopy, an extra frame, and some extra props. But most of this, it looks like there's not going to be a ton of soldering. The LED needs to be soldered, the VTX needs to be soldered, but the camera's already soldered to the VTX, so all that we need to do is just solder the VTX itself to the flight controller. Huh, okay. Awesome stuff. Well, I'm going to get this built out. I don't think I'm going to make an entire video of the building parts. If you do have any questions about how to build it, once I get it all together, I'll be more than glad to answer any questions. Go ahead and leave those down in the comments below. And we'll be back once I get everything together, and we'll give this a test flight in the house. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish the build today, as I realized my XM Plus receiver is no good. But what I wanted to do is just quickly show the wiring on this for everybody. So this is for XM Plus or FR Sky. What you're going to need to do is on the side of the board here, you're going to grab the very first pin here. That's going to be the signal for S-Bus. Next to it is going to be the 5-volt out, and right next to that is going to be the ground. You'll notice that I have 2 wires coming off of the 5-volt. That's because the LED has nowhere else to go. So the LED's 5-volt is going to be grabbed from the same exact location as the receiver's 5-volt. And then the other 2 wires for the LED are going to go right here. You have a negative and then the actual signal that'll go right next to it. So that's all there is to the wiring. On top of that, of course, you do need to solder in this 5-pin connector here. That's what the VTX is going to connect to, and that gets soldered on the other side here. So that's all the soldering there really is to it. It's not much at all. And then there is definitely a difference between the 2 mounts. This one here I think is a 25-degree mount, and the black one is a 35-degree mount. So I'm going to start with the white one because I doubt that I'm going to be able to fly the black one inside the house at 35 degrees. So we'll see how that goes. And as soon as I get the receiver in here, we'll wrap up the build next week, and then I'll get a maiden flight at the same time as well.